I'm heading up Waterfall Way to the Clouds Creek Vigil. It's about 40 k's from Dorrigo in northern New South Wales. It's the first week of the protest and I have no idea what I'm getting into.
The black outline is the Clouds Creek State Forest 48 to 55. These are the compartments we're trying to save that have got greater glider populations we believe should not be logged.
I find out that this local vigil against logging was for something much bigger. The fight for the Great Koala National Park and the right to even protest.
Pearl 1, cast off forestry. Nick 1, Pearl 1, cast off forestry. Nick 1, Pearl 1, cast off forestry.
We're kind of building support throughout a big cross-section of the community. It's just not a bunch of greenies, it's local community saying, this is our forest.
Filmed over more than 2 years, it follows an unlikely alliance between a farmer, an Indigenous elder, an ecologist and a monk who've put their lives on hold and risk arrest to defend this forest from logging.
Basically lived here 47 years, I think. So I disconnect the battery after every use so that I'm not draining the power out of it, otherwise you can't start it. And the front fell off and went under the slash at one point, so now I've got an old fridge thing on the front. Yeah, my property is surrounded by Clouds Creek State Forest. Forestry Corporation was logging old growth around my home. I think that's probably what sparked my activism and defence of the forest as I saw it disappearing.
These are tadpoles of the stuttering frog, nationally endangered species. They are here because this water is so clean and clear. In the cooler mountain streams, they can take 4 years to turn from a tadpole into a frog. I'm stoked that this species is here. It's a joy. You know, may they be here for another 30 or 50 million years.
I'm doing my best to educate people in my language. And it breaks my heart when I see the destruction of the land and the animals.
Even among these passionate communities, it was possible to find a lot of difficult emotions arising, a lot of conflict. These can be very intense environments to work in.
When the police arrive and would be expected to issue a move on order, advisable to comply with that.
Actually, when we look at change in the outside world, especially the destruction of something as beautiful and precious as a forest, we try always to remember that we are not separate from that destruction and change. But what I find when we do come and we do stand together, it's not only nourishing just to be out in the forest, it's also nourishing just to be with community, with other human beings who, even though they might come from a different background, have a different understanding, are nonetheless motivated by that same heartfelt wish that these places be protected, that these forests be safe.
And not say no to logging,
but say yes to protection of the forest.
May my ancestors walk with you and protect you while you walk on my homeland.
Who is the criminal and who are the victims? Well, I think we know who the criminal is. Forestry Corporation of New South Wales. What a complete and utter, unprecedented, disgraceful organisation they are. Just recently fined $450,000, but that, it is crime after crime. Ancient tall trees, whole communities of native animals, whole valleys of riparian zones have been destroyed by this habitual offender. No other government organisation anywhere in New South Wales comes close in terms of its criminality.
The critical solution to this is to shut down the native hardwood division of the Forestry Corporation of New South Wales. And we want to see them do nothing but softwood plantations, so pine plantation, because that's what about 90% of our homes are built out of. They make a profit, all the rest of it loses money and does harm to koalas and harm to people. It's not as though we have to build flooring and decking with koala habitat.
Mark, come over here, please.
I wish to keep
New South Wales Forestry Corporation issues Mark with an AVO.
Okay.
Because of the scale of the industrialisation, these giant machines, it's no longer blokes in orange hats and big chainsaws, which was confronting enough when you were looking at the scale of what they were doing. And the people do not want it managed like this or destroyed like this anymore.
Enough is enough.
Here we are at day 46 of our successful blockade. And we're going to keep at it until it's permanently protected, hopefully as part of the Great Koala National Park.
Today is Friday. And it is the 100th day of us being here.
I hope it doesn't have to go for 100 days more.
100 days, Clouds Creek stays. 100 days, Clouds Creek stays.
We're sick of being here. We want the Premier to come here and talk to us here on the ground where we're watching all his carbon credits go past on trucks.
Today is now 120 days.
Save Clouds Creek, 150 days!
200 days!
Well, it's day 212, week 43.
This is day number 257. Oh. But it's been worth it.
I think if forestry comes to try and log this place, you won't be able to move here. The car park will be full.
The vigil went for 421 days until the Great Koala National Park was declared, but it is still not ratified. Mark went to jail and the gliders wait in limbo.